morning students. Today we are going to revise all the chapters, but we will start from the chapter 7, housing and clothing. Why we are doing these revisions? Because we have already done with our assessment 2 syllabus. Now it is important to revise all the chapters. So let's start with chapter 7, that is your housing and clothing. Here there are 2 topics. First one is housing and the second one is clothing. So let's begin with the housing. What we are going to learn or revise in this chapter? The different types of houses, how they are made, what are the materials needed, and what kind of houses are made in which kind of region. So basically, house is important us because it protects us from the extreme weather conditions, from the thief, animals, and many more things. Similar, the clothing also. Clothes protect us from extreme weather conditions. As if it is cold season, then we are going to wear woolen clothes. If it is summer, then we are wearing the cotton clothes. So it depends on the season and the weather conditions which kind of clothes we are wearing. Let's start with housing. There are different kinds of houses. Like first one is a kacha house. Kacha house. As the name suggests, kacha means it is made from mud, stone, and husk and more things. So basically mud, stones and husks are important to make the kacha house. They are found in the rural area. They are made in rural area. Now the question arises here, what is rural area? Rural area means the area that there is a villages. This is called your rural area. So kacha houses are found in rural areas. Why? Because the people of rural area, they are not if they are not having enough money to spend on their houses, so they made the kacha houses, and so reason are they are less expensive. This is the reason to make kacha house. This is the reason why they are making kacha house, because it is less expensive than the pakka house. So here we have done with the kacha house that they are made in rural area, and what is the rural area? This is the area that is in villages. Kacha house is made from mud, stone, husk and straw. And why they are making kacha houses? Just because of less expensive. So the kacha houses are less expensive than the pakka houses. Now the second one is pakka house. See, we are going to discuss all the types of houses one by one, so that you can revise these chapters, and they are very important because they are the part of our assessment too. Next one is pakka house. Now again the same thing, they are made in the urban area. Now you will ask me, what is urban area? So this area is in the city. So you are living in the urban area. And things are required to make the pakka houses are cement, steel, iron. What are the things required to make cement, more things, concrete and so on. So these are the basic things that are required to make a pakka house. Why people are making pakka houses? Because they are more durable than the kacha houses, and you can make your house according to your choice. One thing, architect. Now what is architect? It is a person who design the houses, who prepare the design for the houses. They are called architect. So here we have done with the pakka house. So here there are two new terms in this chapter, mortar and concrete. So what they are? Mortar, that means the mixture of sand, cement and water. Then it is called mortar, and it is used to plaster the wall or the floor. So this is called the mortar. But the concrete is a different thing. Concrete is a mixture of gravel, sand, cement and water. Where it is used to prepare the roof of a house. So here we have done with the two new terms, and these are very important. So let's have a look upon some important example of the pakka houses. So what are the example of pakka houses? Tall buildings. Yes. And what do we call them? Skyscraper. So these are called the skyscraper. Anything else? Yes. Flats, bungalows. These are the example of pakka houses. And bricks, cement, sand, steel, iron. These are the most basic things to make a pakka house. Now we will discuss some interesting houses. Okay, so these are the basic kind of two types of houses, pakka houses and kacha houses. Here we have done with all these two. Now let's talk about different types of houses. They are made in different types of region. Like igloos, stilt house, thatched house, tents, yurt. Okay, so we are going to discuss now these kinds of houses. What is an igloo? Do you know what is an igloo? See, the name is very interesting here. Igloo. Yes. It is a house. See, I am going to prepare a house. What I am making here? Here you can see this is an igloo, and this is made in polar regions. Okay. Why they are making in the polar region? Because there is a lot of ice, a vast and far you can see there is only ice. So igloo is made with ice and the inner walls of the house. Inner walls of the house are covered with animal skin. Okay. So the inner walls of the igloos are covered with the animal skin. Why? Because work as an insulator. Now what is an insulator? The new term here, insulator. These are the things that does not allow heat or electricity to pass through. So the animal skin here will work as an insulator, and the temperature of the outside of this igloo will be higher, but just because of the covering of the animal's skin inside the wall, they will work as an insulator. So the inside temperature will be warmer than the outside. And one more thing, ice cubes or the ice, because it is found in the polar region, so these ice, see these ice will also work as an insulator, so they will prevent the house to become colder than the other side of the house. And here we have covered the inner walls with the animal's skin, so they will also work as an insulator. So here the temperature of inside area of the igloo will be higher than the outsider temperature. Do you understand this thing? That means you need a warmer place to survive in the polar regions, and polar regions having -degree temperatures. Minus means it is very cold. Your blood can freeze over there. And these areas are in India also, where they are in the Sikkim and Ladakh. Have you seen the Ladakh in the map? That you have to search about polar regions in the India. Okay. Where these houses are found? They found in, here it is written, see. This is your igloo. Here you can see. This is your igloo. Can you see that? The igloo, see here the walls are made with the ice, and inner walls of the igloo is made of the animal skin. Next house is your houseboats. See here two words are joined together. One is house and second one is boats. So it is very simple. Houses on the boats, they are called houseboats. Houses on the boats are houseboats. And here in the houseboats, you can have all the amenities that is required to survive in a house. Okay, so they are found in India. They are found in, or they are made in Srinagar, in the Jammu Kashmir, and it is very famous lake, Dal Lake. It is very beautiful lake in Srinagar. You can go and enjoy these houseboats. They are having all the amenities. These amenities, the essential things that are required to survive, they are called amenities. So in a houseboat, you can have all the essential amenities to survive, and they are decorated with different kinds of decoration. Like some people are decorating their houseboats with beautiful flowers. Some are decorating it with beautiful jhoomers. So here, why they are decorating the houseboats? To attract the tourists. And this is a tourist place also. When people are coming from the foreign or as well as from the different part of India, they are going to the if they are going to Jammu Kashmir or the Srinagar, they are definitely would like to see Dal Lake just because of these beautiful houseboats. See, I am just trying to make it the houseboat. Suppose here here, see, I have just tried to make. I am not very good in art. So you can see this is the boat with the house, and people are earning money. This is the earning source also in the Srinagar, because there is a less chances of their just because of the weather condition, they are not capable to earn money in any other way, so they are using houseboats to give a ride to the tourists, and tourists are also enjoying these houseboats just because of the beauty of the houseboats. Okay.